Hey there, you mean DC fans. Welcome if you are new. I am Mantis, and today we're going to get back in the Absolute Flash universe with Absolute Flash number two. And without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. Yeah, so today, again, like I said, we are going to get into Absolute Flash issue number two. And, this one, uh, basically, Wally West is on the run from his dad and basically the rest of Fort Fox there that his dad's sending after him. You've got Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Golden Glider, Trickster, Captain Boomerang. That's the other one.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Two captains, kind of weird. Yeah, they're all kind of trying to capture him, and he's trying to figure out how to use powers to elude all of them, and new powers, I should say, because he didn't have powers previously. So let's get into this one. This one opens up with Wally he's mourning at this point because he's basically just kind of kneeling, going crazy, having an emotional moment because Barry is basically there in the suit, dead, a skeleton, after the explosion happened. And as he's kind of sulking there, he's like, "What did I do? I killed Barry, blah, blah, blah." And see Boomerang's coming and he thinks it's Dad. Well, of course it's not. It's Captain Boomerang. And he's like, I've mapped the caverns out. I've got him. I know where he's at. I'm sending everyone the coordinates to where he's at so we can get him. And Captain Cold is helping him seal off exits to this cave so he can't escape the back way. And meanwhile, Golden Glider and the Trickster are, saying, no, we'll be ready to help out there. Trickster, though, is kind of thrown off. Something's not right about about them trying to capture. I'm sure they know who he is, right? Like they know that's Captain West's son, or not Captain, General West, I guess. I guess he's a general. I can't remember. I'm assuming he's a general. So they're Captain Boomerang trying to flood him out into a corner, push him, and he's running. And right as Golden Glider is about to snatch him or hit him, he kind of dives forward, does this little twist motion, but he's running and accesses his power, and boom, escapes right out and kind of throws Golden Glider off. She's like, "What? How did that happen? I didn't know this kid had abilities." Although they sent a whole team of their quote unquote superheroes. They didn't. I would assume, or not superheroes, super villain, like anti-heroes. We'll say that to capture Wally. You wouldn't just assume doesn't have any powers, right? Like otherwise, they would just send the normal, dudes. So he kind of boom, 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 accesses it real fast, and then he kind of comes out of doesn't really know what's happening. He's trying to understand how he's getting these powers, and this super anti-hero group kind of corners him, saying, "Okay, Wes, that's enough. It's time to go home." And that's when he's saying, he's trying to come to grip with it. I'm broken. There's something wrong with me. There's no going back. He needs to run to get out of this situation. Again, accesses the Speed Force, and you see this crack, and then it's like he's in the time stream because he sees Barry. Barry sees him. He's trying to grab him. They're both reaching out to each other, and then it cuts over to Barry in the chamber that hasn't exploded yet. And he's like, "Wally, what happened?" And that's when Rudy walks in and is like, "Alan, what did you do?" He's Rudy. I didn't know. I'm sorry. That's when he hits him. He says, "What'd you do to my boy?" It's almost like he disappeared right there. I told you to stay away from him. They get into a kind of a fight, and then all of a sudden you see this energy again that Barry first saw when he saw Wally start to appear again as he's leaning over and punching Barry, and he's like, "Look, look!" He turns, and that's when he sees this image of Wally in this lightning. And Rudy's trying to come. He's like, "Son, it's going to be okay. It's fine. It's okay." And then you see him come out of this like power, this time stream uh, thing that he's in, and just plops there on the ground. And he's like, Wally, Wally, tries to grab him. Barry tries to grab him. He's like, Wally, hold on, stay with me, stay with me. And Wally's like, no, I get back, stay away from me. And then that's when, boom, the ability kind of shoots off again that he can't control clearly yet. And then he's back into the current time uh, with the Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Trickster, and Golden Glider all standing there. But they are all they all have this shield on them that the Trickster gave everyone to kind of protect them, I guess. So they clearly something happened, and they were like, okay, we need our shield because could be bad. And that's what Trickster says. I told you guys this kid was messed up. Does anyone ever listen to me? Let's just make fun of Jesse. Should have let you all fry. So, the Trickster kind of saved him with the bubble, with her bubble there, which she then also uses on Wally there to try and keep him contained. And also she thinks she's pretty good at it because there's no way you get out of that. Well, yeah, 2 seconds, boom, he gets out of that, starts taking off, and that's when Captain Cold was like, Golden Glider, go get him. She's flying after him. And of course, she's thinking, haven't met anything that can outrun, me. And then that's when she almost grabs a hold of Wally, and Wally just says, "No, peace." Boom, access the Speed Force, starts running real fast. Jets away from her in an instant. But he's also, while he's accessing that power, he's remembering things in the lab. He's remembering things when he was a kid with his father and his mother at a fair, and he's trying to understand I'm seeing the past, the future, and he sees the future too because he sees himself in his Kid Flash outfit in, it looks like some building or outside on the street of some building, and everyone's kind of taking pictures of him in the crowd. So that's the future for him if he wants it, because it also shows a different future, or maybe it's the same future just further on in the future, because it's a world that is completely ravaged and destroyed. But he sees him, at least he thinks it's himself, that's turned into some monster that is a shell of what he used to be. And then boom, after all these visions and time jumps there, at least in his mind, or was accessing the Speed Force, he kind of trips and falls out of it. And he's laying there on the ground. He's like, what's happening to me? I don't understand. That's when Captain Cold's like, all right, I've had enough of this nonsense. Let him out. And Captain Boomerang's like, are you sure you want to you sure you want to do this? And he's like, we have no choice. Do it anyway. And then this thing opens up on this in the back of this. It looks like a big APC. Opens up. You see smoke come out with these eyes, and they look evil, and it says "Get Grodd." And then on the final page of this issue, you see "quote unquote" Grodd. It's really Eek, and Grodd's like a young monkey with a big brain. It's like you've been experimented on. So I don't know. Maybe they're going to use him to telepathically take control of him to bring him back. I don't know. But this is not the Grodd that everyone knows at this point. But Grodd is one of the major villains of Flash. So very, very, it's a pretty good issue, I think. A step up on the action from the last one. Like I said, the team there from the Fox base is trying to capture Wally back. Wally's trying to understand what happened. He thinks he killed Barry and doesn't know what happened and his abilities. He's getting sneak peeks at his abilities and what he can do. You also get to see Grodd there because at the first issue you did see some of the monkeys in capsules of the experiments they were running there that Barry also was involved in. So maybe in the issue 3 we'll get to see what happens and maybe the extent of what those experiments gave Grodd the ability to do. So again, of the ones we've seen so far, I do like this one. It's heating up a little bit, so can't wait to see where this one goes. Again, appreciate everyone for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We do appreciate everyone's viewership. We, try our best here. I know Cal is busy recording another video himself right now, or working on the 10 others we've done this week. Check out, our review of the new Superman trailer. I say the original Superman trailer because the other ones have just been teasers and sneak peeks. So, yeah, check that out. And if you want to continue us, or if you want us to continue, to do these videos on the Absolute Universe or any other comic series, let us know in the comments below. And after that, that's all I got. So yeah, hope to see you next time. Later.